Hello everyone, how's it going? On Friday of last week I had a VCLT exchange here in town with my man Wes, SupraWes. Most of you I'm sure know him. And it's pretty cool. It was my first time receiving VCLT, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, Wes, I started watching his videos. I think he was probably the first vinyl community video I saw. I just searched for, like, I think record stores in Gainesville, where I live, and it came up under the search. I think he'd done a video, or he'd I don't know, maybe gone to one of the record stores or town or something. But anyway, it came up in the search, and I watched the video, and I was pretty intrigued by what the whole VC thing was about. But I've been watching his videos for quite a while now, and I really got to give him credit. My cats are here bugging me. I really have to give him credit for kind of sparking renewed interest for me in vinyl. Seeing what kind of stuff he found at the thrift stores, and the care he takes of the records, cleaning them and stuff, and the methods he used to clean his records. It's changed my cleaning regimen a bit, and so yeah, it's really cool to be exchanging some vinyl here, and I'm kind of excited to open up and see what's inside. I've had it sitting over the weekend, been busy this weekend. My daughter had a dance competition, and then she's got a big project due for the end of the year coming up this Thursday in just a few days. Big written project, research type thing, so we've been helping her and prodding her along, trying to get that done. So been trying to hold off, but now I finally got some time to myself, and crack this thing open. It's kind of cool. It's obviously some recycled VCLT box here. I've covered up the addresses to protect the innocent. Obviously this is Wes's old address. If he watches videos, he just moved recently, and I'm not sure who this guy is, but if he's into vinyl, I've got some old Led Zeppelin records. Maybe I'll send him his way. Everybody likes Zeppelin, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's crack it open. Let's see what we got. This is kind of cool. And Wes has probably figured this out already, and I'll just say it. I'm truly socially awkward in person. I always have been. Not much of a small talker. I'm just a real introvert. And I should apologize, Wes. I forgot to say thank you for this package when we met. But it's definitely cool to meet you. Alright, carefully cutting through. Alright. This is cool. Oh, wow. Alright, Wes says, here's the Keith Jarrett record, and a few others I had around I thought you might like. I also included a couple of uncleaned records I picked up at an estate sale last week that I thought you might like as well. Thanks for all the records and videos. Maybe we can go for a dig and get some lunch sometime soon. Hey, that'd be cool. I really want to check out this place in Palatka someday. It's kind of a bit of a drive out of Gainesville, about halfway between Gainesville and the east coast of Florida, but there's a little record store there I've never been to. I'm curious about that place. So this is cool. Seen this record around for ages, but I've never owned a copy on vinyl. The Colm concert, Keith Jarrett. When I was younger, I always saw his ECM records, and I never realized he was a jazz guy to begin with. And I always thought he's more of like a classical pianist or something. So this is really cool. Oh, this is cool. He's got a little post-it note in the back. Salvation Army. Wow, 2013. So that's cool. I do a similar thing. I have a little book. Little composition book where I haven't been keeping up with it, but I try to write down what I buy at the thrift stores and how much I pay and the date and stuff, just for posterity. That's really cool. That's a gatefold. I didn't realize he was a gatefold. Cool. Definitely look forward to that. I've got some of Keith's jazz stuff on vinyl, which I actually quite like. I'm looking forward to giving this a good listen. Oh, this is cool. This is this an Atlantic release? No, Columbia. The Contemporary Masters series, and this is Jimmy Rushing. I've seen the name before. He's a singer, I believe, right? Yeah. Oh wow, Paul Desmond, Dave Brubeck. Coleman Hawkins. Wow, that's some neat stuff on here. Double record set, nice gatefold. I always like records like this where they have a lot of information. I love reading up on music. I like reading books, and I like reading up on websites, blog posts, anything I could find to learn more about the music. It makes it so much more enjoyable to me when I actually know a little more about the musicians. Oh, it's gorgeous, beautiful, clean vinyl. That's cool. I've seen the name Jimmy Rushing around before. I don't think I've ever heard any of his recordings, so this is definitely cool, and this is just in beautiful shape. Thank you, Wes. Oh, I've seen this before. This is awesome. I've never seen one in this nice a shape. This is RCA Victor's Stereo Action Unlimited. Obviously showing off their super sweet, groundbreaking stereo sound here. But it's got this awesome little die-cut jacket here. All these arrows are die-cut. Let me see if I can do this right. Yeah, so cool. So it's got a lot of really cool stereo selections here. It tells a little bit about the different selections. And then the story of stereo action on this side. Yeah, I've seen one of these at the Waldo Antique Mall, but it was just beat up, I think. This is, wow. This is an amazing shape. You know, this is cool. It's the RCA Victor label, but down at the bottom in kind of a cursive script. I don't know if you can see it. It says Stereo Action. I've never seen that before. I've really been getting into the RCA Victor releases from the, I don't know, mid 50s to early 60s. The early, you know, like Living Stereo, even the mono stuff. Really nice pressings from that era. Wow, this is really cool. That's a super thick sleeve there. It's so cool. Thank you, Wes. Oh wow, just like I was saying, RCA Victor, I dig their pressings in this era. It's a beautiful shiny cover here. Harry Belafonte, the Midnight Special. I've never heard this one. Whoa, Bob Dylan on harmonica. This is cool. Living Stereo. Very nice, clean vinyl again. I think Wes is probably a little pickier about the condition of the vinyl he buys. I tend to buy stuff that might be a little scuffed up and take a chance to see what the record cleaning machine can do for it. And sometimes I use my secret weapon here, which is the Audio Intelligent Premium Record Cleaner Formula number 15. I don't know exactly what's in here. I think it might be like the Turgitol surfactant. But I find if I clean stuff with I'm using a homebrew solution now, you know, just alcohol and distilled water, a little bit of rinse agent, and a drop of dish soap. The clean and clear stuff with no perfume and no coloring. Clean it a couple times with that, scrub it up real good, and rinse it a couple times with a couple of water rinses with distilled water. If that doesn't work, I bring out that number 15 stuff, and it usually gets that little extra bit of clean. I bought their other, you know, their regular cleaning solution and their enzyme solution and their ultra pure water, but I've kind of given up on that. It's too pricey. And I think the homebrew cleaning solution does really just as good of a job at that number 15. Number 15, what do they call it? Formula number 15 from Audio Intelligent Vinyl Solutions. I can swear by that stuff. It does something extra special. But again, that's usually for the really grimy thrift store stuff that someone had a party and everybody blew their cigarette smoke on the record while it sat on the turntable, apparently, because you wipe it down with a cotton ball with your cleaning solution and you just get so much brown gunk, especially right around the edge in the finger zone, I call it. Wow, this is cool. I've never heard of this guy. It's a really nice Columbia stereo fidelity. I'm guessing this is going to be a 2i. This is Joe Wilder. Never heard of him. A pretty sound. I've got some good players on here. Hank Jones on piano, George DeVivier on bass, Don Lamond on drums, Irby Green on trombone, Al Casamente on guitar. I've got a lot of stuff with Casamente on it. Lucy Johnson on drums. This is cool. Herbie Mann on flute. You gotta have some Herbie in there. Wow, this is really cool. I look forward to playing this one. Oh wow, this is cool. It's a white label 6i. That is beautiful. I don't think I have any 6i white label. Oop, upside down. Oh, I did have it the right way. Just looking at it backwards in my viewfinder. That is very cool. And again, this is a beautiful shape. Gorgeous. Wow. Thanks again. Wow, this is cool. A Martin Denny record. I'm familiar with him, Exotica musician, well known, but this is on the London label. Very cool. And this looks like an antique mall sticker, I'm guessing. But that is very cool. Yeah, I like these London labels. I've got, what was that one I was showing? I think Errol Garner got the same kind of label, not label, jacket. You know, a little thin paper jacket, but very well constructed. Yeah, it's got the laminated front. This is very cool. Yeah, I don't have much Exotica type stuff in my collection. I don't have any Martin Denny. Although I picked up a CD that's got like 4 or 5 Martin Denny selections on it, which I picked up in part just to see if I like his music, and I do. It's really good. That's just cool. I like getting records. Sometimes I'll just pick them up just because they're, you know, a foreign pressing. They're an unusual label I haven't seen before. I don't have in the collection. This is really cool. I like that label. So yeah, another solid selection. Wow, Wes, you did a really good job. This is really definitely the kind of stuff I like. And thank you so much. This is really, really cool. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm digging the VCLT thing. This is pretty awesome. And yeah, sometime I would like to do a dig together. Someplace that, you know, we haven't dug out. I think we worked over poor second in Charles till there's not much left, although occasionally I find a few things there. But yeah, probably a short road trip somewhere to a place we don't normally go to. But yeah, thanks again, Wes. Of course, I was just joking about sending some Led Zeppelin to this guy. I know who he is, and I know he would not appreciate some Led Zeppelin records, but I'll have to confirm with Wes if what's under here is his correct address. I'd like to try to find some stuff from my collection that's kind of out there and that possibly he doesn't have, although he seems to have a pretty massive collection. But I've got some stuff that I think is up his alley, so maybe I'll give it a shot. Thanks again, Wes. Thanks everybody for watching. Definitely happy with my VCLT. It's awesome. Thanks again.